Cat Wombat here. Today I'm going to be doing a little mix-up of pin mail and also a little tiny little Disney outlet haul. So I'm going to start with the little Disney outlet haul. And so I got my little reusable bag here. The Disney Store cast members are always really excited when I come back with my bag. So you should definitely, if you shop at the Disney Store often, definitely pick up one of their bags. They're only like $1. And you can reuse it as much as you want to, and you're saving the environment. So this first thing is a pair of flower Mickey ears, mini ears, and so it's like a flower crown, but the ears and the band itself on the top is covered a little bit. And yeah, so these would have been the standard price in Disney World, which was $27.99, but I think they just racked that up to $29.99 actually, if I believe, but they were $10. And so the rest of the stuff that I picked up is all Christmas related, and so I got 2 ornaments and 1 pin, so I'll start with the pin. This is Mickey Mouse as a little engineer on a little locomotive train, and this was their little Toys for Tots promotion. So a portion of the proceeds from all the sales of this pins did go straight to Toys for Tots, so that was nice to add that on. And then of course I love Mickey Mouse, and I actually love trains. I haven't talked about that really, but I am like, especially when I was really little, I was obsessed with trains. And so I think that's like something that me and Walt Disney have in common, is that we love trains. And of course I love Mickey Mouse. So I'm really excited. I want to make like a little mini Christmas board here coming up soon. I don't really have a lot of Christmas pins, but this will definitely add to it. And then you can see that Mickey has a little, or maybe you can see there's kind of a reflection on there. Mickey's got a little scarf and a Santa hat. But it's not overtly Christmassy. It's not even overtly wintry. It like could just be on I might end up putting that with Mickey and Minnie. And I just realized the little wheels on the train spin. Oh my gosh, let me get this out of the plastic wrapping so I can show you. Okay, so I got it out of the plastic so you don't have to hear the crinkles. So it does have a 2 pin posts, and here's the backer card. It's a really cute exclusive winter design on the backer card. And so it doesn't have any waffling on the back, but you can see that in between the grill of the train is actually cut out, so that's see-through. And then the 2 little wheels on the front do rotate around, which is super cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so 2 more things that I picked up at the Disney Store. They're both ornaments, and so one of them was this year's promotional sketchbook ornament. Every year they have like one that's pretty much identical to this, where it's the cutout globe with 2 characters inside. But this year, and they always have the year written on the back, and so usually this is like their promotional thing where you can get it for a discounted price with any purchase of anything else. So usually they like sell it a la carte for $20, but if you bought anything else, you could pick it up for $10. So I picked this up. It has Mickey and Minnie in it, and they both got their cute little Santa hats on them, as well as little festive scarves, and it does say 2019 on the back. I'm not going to take it out of the box right now just because I don't want it to get damaged or anything. It's just easier to store it if I keep it in the box. And then the last thing that I picked up at the Disney Store outlet was also an ornament, but this was Parks merchandise. So this is Parks merchandise, and I just thought it was so cute. I'm not like a huge fan of this attraction, but it's Jose. I believe this is Jose. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if this is a different bird, but it's a little tiki room ornament. I think that most of our ornaments are going to be Disney themed, but that's okay. And I believe these ones are usually retail for like, oh, okay, it says it on there. So this retailed for $24.99, and I picked it up for $9.99. So pretty good discount there. So that's it for the little Disney Store outlet portion of the haul. Now I'm gonna move on to some pin mail. And you may recognize this purple bubble mailer from my last pin mail video. That's because it's from the same exact pin maker. It is from Sam at Pins on Main. And she included her little postcard in there as well. And same postcard as last time. I picked up the Rapunzel Selfie. And so I do not believe that this is a limited edition or anything. I think these are like, she just makes them as people buy them. I'm not positive about that, but it doesn't say Ellie on the back or anything. So I think that it is kind of like whatever the fantasy equivalent of an open edition is. So the idea about this one is kind of like it's a Polaroid where Rapunzel's taking a selfie. I think the artwork's really pretty on this, or sometimes the faces on the fantasy pins and even the authentic Disney pins, like the faces can look kind of wonky and it's like, ooh, what were you thinking? But this one, she looks really gorgeous. All of her features look pretty good. I love that the tower's in the background. I don't think I have any other tower pictures. Pins, not pictures. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, I have the tower from the Rapunzel Flare Pack, but other than that, I don't really have any pins that have the tower in it. And so on the back, it has 2 pin posts, and it has at Pins on Main on the back. The problem, though, is that this is a really big pin, which is awesome. I love big pins, but I don't have room on the board. Like, I'm going to have to either rearrange or start over. Right now, you can kind of see about half of the board is covered in Rapunzel pins, but there's not really any more room there for more Rapunzel pins. I can shift the Nemo pins over and make it fit, but I don't like taking the pins out of the corkboard super a lot because I can damage the posts. So maybe I will just wait until I get more pins and like just do a whole board of Rapunzel and then take the rest of them off and put on a different board. We'll see. So this is from the fantasy pin designer Dbits. And they are a UK-based seller, so I was surprised how quickly this came in. It's got a little sticker that says, "You've got pin mail," and it's got their little Dbits logo. And on the front, they also have a Dbits sticker as well. There's confetti in there. Oh. And so this first one is from their summer break series. And their whole thing is kind of like 90s style stuff, which I'm not like a huge fan of 90s style aesthetics. But I did think that these pins were really cute. So it is a B grade, but it's Rapunzel Summer Break. Okay, and so the backer card is kind of like just a standard business card thickness. I think that's what a lot of fantasy pin makers do for these like more standard size pins. And so it just has their little logo on it. And so here's a close-up of her. I apologize for the glare. The little bit of a flaw is just a little paint dip here, so it's not bad. I think that you'd have to be pretty close up to the pin to be able to tell that there was a flaw. And then on the back, we've just got 2 pin posts and the Dbits logo. And the other pin, which is very much in the 90s style, and I like this aesthetic because it's kind of like the castle logo that was in all the Disney movies when I was little. So it's that like style of the lines going across the castle, except for it's a Rapunzel silhouette in front of a gradient. And I think that is really cute, and that like something about that really does bring something back from my early childhood of visiting the parks and watching movies. And so it's really cute. And I haven't found the flaw on this one yet. It's also a B grade, but it looks flawless to me. And those will be small enough that I can find space for them maybe up there. Who knows? Like I said, the real estate on that corkboard is going away real fast. So this last little surprise is not a pin, and it is not Rapunzel themed, but it is a patch of Sorcerer Mickey, and it is also by Dbits, and I just saw that they were coming up with this. It's also in that 90s style, so I do, like, it does look very 90s on here, and I do like it in this aesthetic. So it must be something that, like, I only like the 90s style when it's associated with, like, Mickey Mouse or the Disney castle, because that is, like, the OG, like, that is what I remember, like, being a 5-year-old and going to Disney World. I think that this embodies that feeling, like, more than anything else. Hey, Future Cat here. I was about to upload this video and then I got some more pin mail in, and so I wanted to quickly add that into this video before I uploaded it onto YouTube. So I did get a little extra bonus to add on to my pin mail haul. So this pin is part of a recurring series from Walt Disney World and Disneyland. So it is an official Disney pin, and it is a limited edition. And that is going to be the Tangled Pop-Up Pin. And I got this picked up by Kenny from Kenny Shops Disney. I've mentioned his Facebook group in a previous video, and I'll also link his group in the description below of this video as well. And so it is a Hinge pin, and it is a limited edition of 4,000. Usually these are the ones that they give 2,000 pins to Disneyland and 2,000 pins to Walt Disney World. And so it is very beautiful. Here on the front, it's got the tower and Rapunzel on it, and she's swinging with her hair, and it's got a little bit of a landscape on the back. And so that's the front of the little book, and it is a Hinge pin, and it opens up and it has a little inscription on the inside. And then on the inside, we've got the boat scene, the I See the Light scene, where Flynn and Rapunzel are in the boat and singing about the lanterns and their love for one another. Of course, one of the most iconic scenes from the movie. And the inscription on the inside of the book says, "Once upon a time, Rapunzel met Flynn Rider, who promised to take her out of her lonely tower to see the floating lights that journeyed into the sky each year on her birthday." And so that's just a really sweet, beautiful pin to add to my collection, and I'm really happy to have it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my pin mail and my little Disney outlet haul, and I hope you saw something you like. Feel free to leave a comment below what your favorite item was, and feel free to give me a subscribe if you want to see more of what I do here. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.